Hello, I'm going to show you a quick way to make an evening eye look. So I do have a light makeup on already. I have even a little bit of eyeshadow, so I'm going to go right over top of this. So this is something you could do just kind of when you're going out, if you've already had your daytime look on and you want to make it a little bit more evening. So we're going to use Cola contour, which I love this for. I use it for my eyebrow fill-in. Eyeliner, if you don't want it black, but it is a very dark brown. Rigeletto, if that's how you pronounce it. Still up for debate. Angels Landing and some Glamazing. I am gonna kind of put a little bit of Vanilla Dust setting powder on kind of the tops of my eyes. So I like to kind of do that with the small side of the blend brush. So I'm going to take my multitasker brush. I'm going to tap into Cola contour. You can see it on my brush. You can also do this with Black Friday liner or Bella bronzer. So anything that's kind of darker and creamy. So I'm just going to paint this on my eye. It looks like a mess at first, but trust me, anytime you do this and then put a metallic shade over, it's going to make that metallic eyeshadow look way more shimmery. So take your time, use the big side of the multitasker brush. It's this nice flat brush, and I'm just pushing this in to my eye. I am going to bring it over just a little bit. I always kind of like to hold my eye. I feel like it's easier for me to apply. Okay, so very dark. You can see that. Tapping back into my Cola contour. I'm going to do this eye. Like I said, you can use Black Friday liner or Bella bronzer or any other contour. If you have like indigo, that's like a dark warm contour, Astoria, but I would use something fairly dark, so when you put your metallic or shimmer eyeshadow over top of it, it makes it kind of pop. So just keep working it in until it's fairly blended. This does take a little bit more time only because you gotta, takes a little bit more working time to push it in. Okay. I am gonna take a little bit and put it at my lash line. So I'm just kind of turning my brush that's a little bit more narrow and just kind of dusting. You don't need a lot here to make that stand out. You can take your smudge brush, if you have a smudge brush that is clean, and just kind of flick up on that transition area with a clean, dry brush. And that's just gonna kind of soften that up. You can put matte eyeshadow over top of this if you want just kind of a clean, smoky eye look. You can totally do that. I'm gonna use my finger for Rigeletto. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is a dark metallic brown, super pretty. And I'm just pressing that in with my ring finger. So it's just going to make it extra bold and extra shimmery. You can use any color you would like here. I want to kind of keep that dark smoky eye look. Sorry, my low battery thing went on. So just keep pressing that in. You could do one of the greens. You could do one of the purples. All right, next I want to do Angels Landing, which is one of my favorite, super shimmery kind of gold. And I'm going to press that in that inner corner area. And it's just going to be super shimmery and pretty. So perfect date night if you want to kind of jazz it up and get a little dramatic. And just keep pressing that in. This one is super soft, so one touch is all you'll need. You can kind of add a little Glamazing to the inner corner if you want that a little bit brighter. So I'm taking the small side of my eyeshadow brush and just kind of touching that on that tear duct and right underneath, just to make it a little bit brighter. And that's it. I'm gonna flip this brush over and just kind of soften that up just a little bit. And that's it. So super fast way, well, not super fast, but worth it. Very dramatic. You can also kind of snatch out your contour to make that a little bit more dramatic for nighttime. I'm going to take the small side of my blend brush. I'm tapping into my brightener, and I'm going to run that right underneath that contour line. This is just going to make that stand out a little bit more than it already is. Flipping my brush over and just kind of doing a circular motion to kind of blend that in. That's why I love this brush. Super light and wispy, and you can use it for so many things. I'm gonna add a little bit of brightener here just to kind of brighten that up. Voila, day into evening. Happy day, bye.